Hey everyone, Christine Burke here. Just a real quick one. I've been thinking about this question, what does the road to success look like? What are the sort of the key components of hitting your goals and becoming successful? For me, it's in network marketing. So if you've ever asked yourself, what is it going to take for me to, be a top earner in my network marketing company, or what is it going to take for me to have a successful home-based business? Really great question, and I think about it all the time. And I pick up bits and pieces as I read and work on myself and build my own home-based business, which is a network marketing business. And I've just learned so much, so I'm really passionate about sharing. So I just wanted to think about that question today and just give you what I believe are five top things that you need to become absolutely unstoppable. So the number one thing would be to be able to harness this idea of not quitting. And this is really takes a lot of action and discipline for most people, because if you are aware at all, 80% of people really they quit what they start doing. This was a huge, rather rude awakening for me when I started on my journey of building a relationships business, is that most people quit. And it really saddens me, but there are, the 20% of people out there who don't quit, right? And so I really want you to be in that 20%. I want you to be in that 1%, of people that set a goal and don't quit. So, this requires you to be, working through what you need to do every single day, day in and day out, okay? And it requires you to embrace failure, because if you know anything about success, success is simply a result of failing over and over and over and over and over again, but being able to get up every time, take something with you, learn something with it, and keep going, okay? This applies to whether you're, Olympic athlete or, building any kind of business. It's like Tony Robbins says, people are rewarded in public for the things that they've been practicing for years in private, i.e. failing over and over and over again. Okay, that's one of the big ones. So embracing failure in order for you to stay in the game and not quit. The other key point here that I was thinking as well is the whole mindset of believing before you see. There's so many people out there that need to see it. They need to see the person, they need to see the money, they need to see the thing before they will ever believe it. Okay, that is not an entrepreneur's mindset. That's not a champion mindset. Okay, champions believe before they see, and they hold faith in that belief, and that belief is what gets them going and keeps them in the game. Okay, so number one is don't quit. Number two is the ability to follow through on your commitments, okay? I think it was Jeff Olson's definition of commitment being doing the thing you said you were going to do long after the feeling you said it in has passed, right? So following through, when you say yes, you're going to do something, you got to do it. I said I was going to do this 22 push-ups in 22 days challenge, so I got to do it, right? Accountability helps here. With these sorts of things, right? If you're Richard Branson, you want to say yes, he says yes, say yes, and then screw it, let's do it, and you figure out how to do it later. If you're a really busy person, you're like me, I need to be careful about what I say yes to, because when I say yes to something, I want to know for sure that I can follow through without the rest of my life falling apart, okay? So this is just you making wise decisions, but the skill, the muscle of building, of committing and following through on what you said you were going to do. I've said I'm going to create content on a daily basis, so I'm following through on that, okay? So number one is staying in the game and not quitting. Number two is following through on your commitments, right? So number three, I think, is the whole side of health, and this is like, this is a big thing, of course. Health is a very general term, but in order for you to be truly successful, I believe you need to have physical health, because you cannot have longevity, you cannot serve, you cannot create legacy, you really can't, and there's people out there who might want to argue with me, but you really can't be the best you can be and serve people to the best of your ability if you're lacking physically, right? So this is all those things. You need to get out, you need to sweat, you need to exercise, whatever it is for you, doing yoga, going to the gym, going for a run, and then of course the healthy food regimen, all that sort of thing. Lifestyle, yes, great. What we do an awesome system that incorporates cleansing. And if you don't have cleansing as part of your health regimen, then you're really behind the eight ball. So if you're wondering about that, you can get in touch with us. But cleansing and really just having a healthy lifestyle. It's really about having a healthy lifestyle. So ditch the crash diets and all that kind of, silly stuff. Okay, so number 3 is the physical fitness. Number 4, I would say, is embracing gratitude. Okay, is having gratitudes every single day, making gratitude a part of your attitude, right? So looking around you, there's food in the fridge, there's a roof over your house. I say this kind of stuff to my kids all the time. We have to be grateful for what we have. Yes, we are in the mindset of wanting more and creating more by helping other people, but we must first be in a state of gratitude for what we have, right? So if you're about to feel like you're having a pity party, or you're feeling like crap, and you've had a bad day, it's great to just stop and have something on your wall, or your vision board, or whatever it is on your fridge, and immediately get into a state of gratitude. It really can just help you just get out of that state, right? And the last one would be just the commitment to working on yourself every single day. So again, that's a whole nother video, that's a whole nother training, but the commitment to work on yourself every day, whether that's, listening to inspiring things, reading empowering books, writing things down like your goals, your daily actions, all of this kind of stuff. There's so many amazing resources on how to do this, but it really has to be a lifelong commitment to working on yourself and really thinking about who it is you want to become in the process of the journey that you're on, right? Your why you're doing this, but really, who do you want to become? And it's not about, me becoming entirely somebody else. I'm still always be Christine, but I am changing what I'm doing right now so that I can become the person that I want to become. So 5 top tips. Number 1 being learning not to quit, stay in the game. Number, which has so much to do with believing before you see, and having that belief and that acceptance of failure over and over again. Number 2 is following through on your commitments, understanding what the true definition of commitment means. Number 3, absolutely rocking out your health and well-being, because health is wealth. Health is mindset. It just, one does not exist without the other. Number 4, embracing a gratitude attitude, state of mind. And number 5 is really committing to that journey of personal growth. So I won't keep you for any longer. Hope you got that valuable. And what I want you to do now is go away, take what I've said, and maybe write down those 5 steps to Unstoppable, and make some notes around what you think that means for you. And I'd love to hear from you about that. I'll be writing that blog post later if you wanted to have a look. And if you found this valuable, I would so appreciate it if you liked and shared. Come see me on christineburke.net or on my Facebook page, Ignite Your Inner Bliss. Have an awesome day. Bye.